Hey y'all, it's Kim from Kim Dixon Creative. I'm back again today with another card in our Christmas card series. This is day 3 for me, and today I'm making an A2 card. I am using the die set called Scalloped Rectangle Garden, and I'm also going to use the aviary oval die. So right here what I've done, I've taken some red cardstock from my stash, and I have cut out the outer layer of the two outer layers, excuse me, of the Scalloped Rectangle Garden. Then the inner rectangle I have cut out of some glitter cardstock that you've seen me use 100 times because I love it. So anyway, I glued that all together, and I'm just taking something round here, and to give me a guideline, I've cut out the leaves from the aviary oval die out of 2 different colors of green, and I'm going to attempt to make somewhat of a wreath here. And I'm just going to alternate my colors just to give us a little bit of a different, a little bit of dimension there. Out of the oval, the aviary oval die, I've also, you can see, cut out some red flowers, and I have cut some little red birds out of that die. So once I get my little wreath like I want it, and get all of those leaves adhered down, I did my main circle down, and then I'm going to put a few pieces just on top to give it a little more dimension. In retrospect, I probably should have left well enough alone because I had my little circle going, and it gets a little wonky here, but wreaths aren't exactly circle. Sometimes they're a little different. You've got leaves and limbs and things sticking out in different places, so that's what I'm going with. But I'm going to get those little green leaves adhered down all around my little wreath that I've drawn out with my pencil. I think I just used my little roll of purple tape to draw out that circle. And you cover it up with the green leaves so you don't have to worry about erasing it or anything like that. And I'm using my liquid glue to adhere that down. That's typically the only glue you're going to see me use is the liquid glue. I don't typically use tape runner or anything. I have it. There's nothing wrong with it if that's what you prefer. I started out using liquid glue, and that's what I'm used to doing. I also cut out the little birdhouse out of the Scalloped Rectangle Garden die, and I'm going to put that down at the bottom. That little birdhouse die actually cuts out a long post that goes on there as well, but I trimmed that off, and I'm going to glue my little red bird there at his house. And now I'm going to go in with some little red flowers. This is a very traditional red and green type of holiday card. It doesn't actually say Christmas or anything like that on it, but it screams Christmas whether or not it says it with those colors. Some of the other cards I'm making in the series could actually be just winter cards. They don't necessarily have to be Christmas cards, but this particular one is, I think, very Christmassy with the colors. And I also decided to glue another red bird up in the wreath, coming off of my wreath. And now I'm going to adhere that down to a green A2 side folding landscape card base. And I love the chunky border that leaves around. I think it looks really good. Now I'm going to put it in my splatter box, and I have sprayed it with some shimmer spray that I have. And you can't tell it on camera, but my goodness, the shimmer that happens on that card is amazing. So I'm going to take my little heat tool and kind of make sure that's all dry so that I can move on. Well, we've got day 3 in the books. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you took some time out to view this video. The links for all the products will be in the description box below, all of the TLC products that I used. My social media links will be down there, as well as the link to my own YouTube channel. I'd love for you to come over and join me over there as well. And I will be back tomorrow for day 4 with another holiday card. Until then, happy crafting. Bye.